Hey, what's up? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I'm Tyler. Thank you so much for stopping by. Tonight, got a beer. It comes from Three Taverns in collaboration with Variant Brewing. Before we get into it, just want to encourage you to hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. So, this is actually going to be Festival of Fools. This is a triple IPA. It's got the, I don't know what you call that style, like almost like Renaissance, like, I don't know, Jokers and whatever. Um, But yeah, Three Taverns and Variant. They're both out of the Atlanta area. Let's see, brewed and canned by Three Taverns, brewed Decatur, Georgia. I'm pretty sure it's more. I think it's in the Atlanta area or maybe a suburb of Atlanta. I don't know. Anyway, 9.5%. Variant's actually out of Roswell, by the way. But excited to get into this one. Once again, no date on it. I guess that's kind of a theme on the channel as of late. I'll give the little bit of info that's on the can. A collaboration long in the works and brewed for the Georgia Craft Brewers Festival. We melded our brewing mind and designed an extreme version of one of our favorite styles, the New England IPA. We use an excessive amount of Citra and Cashmere, Lupo Max, Citra Incognito, Citra Cashmere, or Citra Cashmere, and Australian Eclipse to create a beer bursting with tropical juice and aroma and flavor. So, let's go ahead and pop this thing open. All right. It's kind of spewing out the can there. We'll see what this has got in store. I don't think I've ever had anything from Variant. Three Taverns, I've had a few beers from here and there. Um, it doesn't quite look like a New England style IPA. Beer comes in, it's just a light gold color. Got about 3.5 fingers of just super tight bubbled head there. It's kind of an off white in color, very, very creamy. But it's very, I mean, it's decently clear for what it's worth. It's got a bunch of sediment floating around in there. There you go. You can kind of see it, I think. But anyway, nice looking beer. Huh. Okay. So nothing too crazy on the aroma. It smells good. It's got like a almost like a lemon type of aroma to it. Lemon, a little bit of like stone fruit in there as well. Maybe a little bit of candied orange. A little earthy too. I don't know. I mean, it has like a juiciness to it, but it almost has like I don't know, one of those like think of like a shelfy hazy IPA from any of the big, big name brewers, and it kind of has that aroma. Thinking like Sierra Nevada, almost something like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want that to come across as negative. It doesn't smell too crazy, but it smells decent. We'll go ahead and give it a try. Cheers. Okay, yeah. Got it all up in the stash. Yeah, it's actually pretty tasty. It does have a bit of a melon type of characteristic, like juicy melon. It's got some peach, like nectarine, a little bit of orange, maybe more of like tangerine. It's got a little bit of like a candied grapefruit type of thing going on too. It's actually quite juicy. It's got a nice sweetness to it. Not much bitterness to speak of on this one. If anything, it kind of comes across in a little bit more of a like earthy type of I don't know, maybe like earthy or dank kind of way. But yeah, decent amount of juicy hops there. It's actually quite pleasant. Yeah, pineapple, orange. grapefruit, and like some stone fruit in there, man. And it is just it's actually bursting with like juicy hop flavor. So that's actually a pleasant surprise based off the assumption that I had internally made on the aroma. Mouthfeel wise, probably lighter side of medium. It's 9.5%. You're not really picking up on any of that alcohol. Very easy to drink. Not too sweet. It's got a nice balance there. I mean, that bitterness you kind of get right up front, but actually, I think the bitterness, now that I've had a few sips, it's more of a pithy orange type of orange peel type of bitterness, and I don't know, it just kind of balances it out from the get go. It doesn't leave the mouth with like too much sweetness going on. Yeah, it's drinkable too for 9.5%, which is kind of surprising, honestly. The head is sticking around too. Got great head retention, and it's got some killer lacing going on too. Look at that. Um. Anyway, yeah, I will say it's a nice little pleasant surprise. To be honest, it's always nice whenever you kind of pick something up on a whim, and maybe the aroma doesn't quite surprise you too much, or doesn't blow you away, but then you kind of get into the beer, and you know kind of gives you a um, it gives you a nice little, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but just a nice little surprise, I guess, and gives you something enjoyable. But yeah, and I mean it's decently hazy. It just doesn't quite stand up to some of the other um, appearances of some of the other beers, but it's tasty. I'm ready to go sit down and finish it. So, um, as far as our rating on this one, I'm gonna give this a solid 4.2. I think this is tasty. I mean, a lot more tasty than I thought it was gonna be. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And join me for the next review. Wow, I've only had one beer, and I just sounded like I'm just toast. Join me for the next review. Cheers.